Hey Scorpio, this is your reading for the last week of May, full moon till the end of the month. And we are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. Because I don't want to talk to anyone else. Also calling in Archangel Gabriel for clear divine messages for Scorpio. And what we're going to do is use the wise old tree spread. We are also going to be asking for anything that the person that you're thinking of wants to say to you. So anyone who comes up in the last week of May 2021, we'll ask them what it is that they want to say to you that maybe they haven't gotten a chance to, or deep down they're really thinking. And then we'll ask a yes or no question. Ask the angel oracle for a yes or no. So Scorpio, I feel like we're done shuffling. All right, let's see what's going on here. For Scorpio energy. And this is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Cross watchers, welcome. All right, so here we go, and we're going to get some clarification on these as well. So the first thing that I'm noticing, Scorpio, is this big picture. Here's the big picture, and we've got the Magician reversed. The Magician reversed is not using all of his skills. I'm even hearing the madness. It's like the mad, you know what I'm hearing actually? Jekyll and Hyde. Wow. So on one hand, it's like Frankenstein stuff, like putting things together that don't mix or don't, I mean, seriously, this can be like a mixologist, a bartender. It's like putting things together that don't match, or even putting herbs together that can make you sick, that kind of thing. But it's putting energy together that doesn't vibe somehow. But this Jekyll and Hyde energy is interesting, and that's in the big picture. So also I'm wondering if there's not been some toxic energy around you, or some kind of energy or dynamic that you're dealing with that literally triggers the snot out of you. So you could be fine 1 minute and then like raging bull the next minute. So let's get around the circle here and figure that out. I want to just go ahead and clarify that though for you, Scorpio. And this is talking about going on some kind of a trip, a venture, a voyage, but this can also be a journey. So this can be an intrinsic journey, or the journey that you've been on, pretty much maybe like a roller coaster. So I'm even hearing somebody saying like, you're telling someone to take a hike, or someone told you to take a hike, or something like that. This literally could be like, go ground, go take a hike for real. Okay. So let's look at the heart of the situation. Oh, this is somebody being action oriented about speaking the truth. This could be someone told your secrets. Someone, instead of keeping it to themselves, spoke out. And this is about them coming out of incubation, coming out of hiding, coming out of meditation, and speaking something. For whatever reason, I feel like this isn't you. I feel like this is somebody else. Let's do a little clarifying. Archangel Gabriel, please give us clear. Yeah, actually, this one wants to come out too. Here's a star. So this is about integrity. So I do believe somebody's speaking the truth. And this specifically is about meditation and seeing clairvoyantly. And this card is about going into meditation. So this even could be speaking about dreams. Okay. And Scorpio, happening now and into the near future. This is some kind of, wow, I want to say committed relationship. That's not really what this card means to me, but that's what I'm hearing. So this is about a partnership. This is about making a choice, choosing one thing instead of another thing. So it's not just making decisions, it's literally making a choice between two things. But it is about looking forward into the future and how you present to the world what you want to do in the world based on this decision. Okay, Scorpio. And this also has to do with your money. So this has to do with you feeling safe. How you're going to invest in the future. That is a possibility. You're making a decision on how you are investing in the future. I will say this though, this is entrepreneurial energy, or like looking forward business wise, doing new things, new ventures, new projects. It's about being really inspired. It's inspired energy. So this could be investing, even though it's not pentacles, but it's how you invest your time or your energy also. What's going to be the most inspiring way to spend your time? Okay. Well, I'm also hearing what's going to be the most inspiring energy to create enthusiasm, creation energy. Okay. So let's look at where all this is coming from. Here's the King of Cups reversed. This is literally somebody throwing emotional tantrums. This can also be emotional manipulation, which here is this Magician reversed up here. This can be like stuff coming up from the childhood, from the inner child, wanting to be seen, wanting to be acknowledged, wanting to be heard, wanting to be loved, and showing out in a particular way because they're not getting the attention that they need, or this is how they learned, or this is just how the trigger presents itself, and it's coming from this. This can also be great devastation emotionally. It can be great disappointment. This can also be somebody drinking like a fish to neutralize those feelings that they don't want to feel. The feels they don't want to feel. Let's just clarify that, shall we? All right. Yeah, there's some kind of epiphany that comes from this. I mean, literally, this could be an epiphany that comes from the madness. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. It's so funny, but I'm hearing this like this jokey Smurf kind of voice that's like talking about like young Frankenstein or something. So this is actually kind of good because that amusement energy really clears away negativity or clears away lower frequency energy. And so there's some kind of epiphany that is brought on by maybe even behavior that's looked upon as bad, or like just that uh, tantrum type energy that you don't want to see like a grown person acting like. Okay, so here's your higher self. Your higher self is like, I am holding on to my resources. I'm protecting my heart chakra. This could be affecting your manifesting space, your havingness. Sometimes people with this card energy are in lack mentality of some kind. Let's check it out. But they're feeling protective, and they're feeling protective of their fortune, their stability. This could even be more so like job related rather than, for instance, relationship related. This could be the same thing. My safety, my safe, my bank, my money. And it also looks like your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light are talking about some kind of wish not being granted or not coming into fruition just yet the way you are thinking about it. And this has to do with the lot you have been given, the cards you have been dealt in life. This is usually a pretty good luck card, but this is also talking about your luck in life. I'm not a huge believer in luck. I feel like we can step into different energy streams when we recognize how, and we recognize what energy stream we're in. If we like it or if we don't like it, we can move out of it. But that's what this is saying. It's like there's some kind of wishes that have been put out into the universe that have not been granted, and there's this opportunity to switch your pivot, switch your energy stream that you're in so that you can better maneuver what it is that you want into your physical. So let's look at your advice so far. Your advice is talking about this slowest moving knight in the deck, but also this very methodical knight. And he is abundant. He's abundant because he makes sure that his plans of action bear fruit. He has the patience to sit and wait for whatever it is that he needs in order to make whatever that is grow. So he makes, I want to say he makes direct decisions, but he also doesn't necessarily feel, I'm hearing he does not feel defeated, but I was going to say he doesn't feel rushed either. He's like, I got all the time in the world. I've got nothing else to do with this, so nobody's going to hurry me. Interesting that this is also talking about self-healing. Self-healing. What it is that you need to heal yourself. I got all the time in the world to figure that out. That's your advice too. It's like, have that type of attitude, but it's also talking about being methodical in your healing and watch and observe and see what it is that you need when it comes to this type of healing. I will say this. What we're seeing here is holding on to resources. This can literally be energy, your energy. However, resources are also what's making you feel safe and solid and stable. And since we have this tower, this is Lenormand Tower, a little different than Tarot Tower, but also we've got the safe and money and access to that. I feel like this healing and self-healing can have to do with finances, like financial healing. Okay. Yep. And let's look at this thing that we need to release. I feel like somebody could have gotten some news that they didn't necessarily want to hear about finances, or things changed, something changed. This is something to be released or something that has been released. I feel like this is information that's already been received, but it's about money not coming in the way they wanted it to come in, or some kind of loss, some kind of financial loss, or stability, loss and stability in some way. But I do feel like, Scorpio, this is something that you've already heard about. It's not coming. So let's take a look at that. And this could have to do with someone who is being like a snake in the grass, basically. Somebody who's trying to take your money. Interesting. And yeah, more wants to be said about this. I'm going to pull another. So information that has happened already in the past. Somebody is being a snake in the grass. This even feels like somebody who is making a complaint, or somebody feels like they've put up with a lot. Somebody's saying they feel owed this money. And let's look at this resistance. This is like, I have resistance to being action oriented in strategy. I have resistance, to also speaking the truth, being honest and open. Let's take a look at that. And this is your resistance, Scorpio. Okay, which one? This one? Right. There's something, it's like there's momentum of not looking out for everyone else's greatest good, but really looking out for your own. I'm even hearing struggle. There's a struggle in this, or there's a struggle with this. Okay. And here's the past. In this past, this could very well have to do with this request or demand for money, or the news of someone, like some kind of loss of money, but this is in the past, and this is feeling betrayed. betrayed, I mean, this literally could be betrayed by many people, or just betrayed several times, maybe by the same person, but there is some kind of an ending that happened here, full circle. So like some awful thing ended, which is always that's good. It's an awful thing that ended, so it's good that the awful thing ended, but the aftermath is a doozy, right? Let's check this out. Right here, this card for me is like demise. It's like impending doom or impending demise, or like the anticipation of ending. It almost seems like the anticipation of this ending was worse than the actual ending itself. And happening now, here's the Page of Swords. This is gathering information. This is gathering verbal information. This is receiving messages. And I'm hearing receiving messages of faith, which is kind of interesting. People, it's like you're wanting to receive messages from people who have faith in you, but this is literally self-validation. This could be even talking to yourself. This is kind of straightforward, like mantra to change your frequency and fill it with self-validation or connectedness to the universe. Somebody could be working on their energy. Yeah, this is like telling yourself how amazing and wonderful you've got it. Almost too good to be true, but moving yourself into the frequency of that. This is you telling yourself that, Scorpio, rather than somebody else telling you that. Or this is also somebody telling you what you already know, and it's something that you're already good at, or something that you already know, like already know about yourself. You're already giving yourself kudos about it. Huh. And then here's some strain with it though. It's like somebody's telling you this when you doubt yourself, but you're moving your frequency back to where it needs to be, really, in this more positive place. It's like changing your self-speak so that it is positive. Self-validating, but I'm also feeling somebody else telling somebody, oh no, you know what? You're so great, right when you need to hear it. Okay, and here is the trajectory. The trajectory is talking about no regrets. I'm hearing no regrets in business. I mean, this is emotional. I do feel like there are relationship things happening here that don't just have to do with business, even though there's a lot of money and assets kind of being thrown around here. But this is no regrets in business or how you handled things. Perhaps maybe not so honestly, but there are no regrets in how you handle things for some reason. Yeah, and this has something to do with being struck by Cupid. No regrets in love, no regrets in who the heart wants what it wants, no regrets in how you feel, who you love, what you want. Okay, Scorpio, what I want to do is look at the further energy around the outcome of this. Further energy around the probable outcome of all this. There's quite a lot, you know. This message that you got, but it's in the past, how you're dealing with it, how you're handling the health of your resources, what kind of decisions you're making, someone speaking up, talking about how you're seeing kind of like what your highest and greatest good is, your potential. Someone speaking up about your potential. All right, very interesting. So the Ten of Pentacles comes out, but it's reversed. So that's talking about kind of unhealthy group dynamics there. Also talking about family. This is kind of losing some resources or ungrounded resources. And this is the Seven of Swords. So this is all about sneaky monkey business, lying, cheating, stealing. It's almost like somebody taking legacy funds or someone taking resources that don't necessarily belong to them. Here's the Queen of Swords. This very well could be in a divorce. Okay. Here's the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. This is the aftermath. This is after the betrayal and kind of seeing the big picture, seeing everything unfold and staying quiet about it. Here's the King of Cups reversed again. This King of Cups, it looks like this King of Cups is brought into a healing place, but this is the second time the King of Cups reversed came up in the bottom position here. I would say somebody is really, I mean, this is no regrets. You love who you love, and it's like moving through disappointment. It's also somebody's having some tantrums, some emotional tantrums. It looks like they're learning from them. Good grief, Scorpio, what is going on? So somebody's upset about all this, that's for sure, and somebody else is healing from it. It even seems like somebody else is moving. Okay, I'll wait for you like a stone, but it's reversed. Somebody's like, I'm out of here. No longer waiting for you like a stone. Here we have dolphins, but it's reversed also. Dolphins are happy, joyful creatures that like to have lots of sex and feel happiness. And this is also reversed. Somebody's like, this is no longer my happiness. I no longer get joy here. Oh my. And what else? Why are you my sanity? It looks like somebody has really hurt someone else. Perhaps this feels codependent, but someone's really hurt someone else. Someone also knows that there's no joy in this. And then someone else is also saying, why are you my sanity? Like, why do I still crave this togetherness? Okay. So I do want to pull Romance Oracle because it does feel like there are a couple of different storylines here, but there's a lot of money and like just estate stuff involved, it seems like, but it also feels like there's some kind of romance stuff going on too. I also get a feeling that someone is like, there's all this drama and someone's like, I'm just not engaging in this drama anymore. There's nothing I can do. Like I try to fix this or talk about this or have some kind of resolution, and I'm just going to shut up now because it doesn't seem to help. That's what I feel like somebody is saying. And what we get, yeah, finances and career. This is so much about assets and money and stability, healing family issues. This could very much be family, that group dynamics overturned, like family making decisions about money because they don't like what's going on in maybe your life, Scorpio. Give me another one, Archangel Gabriel. And here's soulmate. You could feel like this person is your soulmate. It just looks like there is a lot of stuff, a lot of karma that is being worked through here. Like what is really important? All this money, all this estate stuff, what is really important? There weren't a lot of romantic cards in this reading. It just seems like there's a relationship that has a lot going on with it right now. Okay, let's look at this. Asking Archangel Gabriel, angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, for a yes or no, a clear yes or no, thank you. And Scorpio, look at what is your yes or no question. Ready? It is an astounding yes. Okay, we'll get one more clarifier for this. Thank you, angels and guides. And it's this one. Meditation brings answers. There you have it. Scorpio, thank you for being with me. Let me know how this resonated. Like and subscribe. And I will talk to you soon for the June Tarotscopes. Bye, Scorpio.